Mary.
Why are you like putting up
Peach.
like a child for Kiss Mary Kill?
No,
I never did that. I'm so sorry, Connor. I'm so sorry.
no,
I totally swapped out Bowser Jr. with normal Bowser.
killed him.
That's my fault.
Alright, let's do this, y'all. Let's talk about Nova. It's been a few weeks since I talked about Nova online, but the meatball is back at it again, and this time, he's got himself in a lot of shit. Recently, Nova's been getting trolled from all angles, and a big part of this has to do with the fact that he's on some kind of secret Discord server. People on Kiwi Farms have found this server, and they've made it their duty to report on what's going on there. Not only that, but trolls also found Nova's public Facebook page just by searching his full name, and they found out that he was following some pretty suspicious accounts, but we'll get to all that later. First, like always, let's take a look at some of Nova's newest TikTok videos. Now, the two videos that I want to look at aren't anything too special, but the first one that I wanted to show y'all is Nova looking at a Mr. Beast box. Now, the reason that I found this quite ironic is because Mr. Beast has hired predators in the past, so I actually think Nova has a shot joining the Mr. Beast crew, because you know, if Ava Chris Tyson can get in, then so could Gabriel Gage if he really tried. I truly believe that Nova Online could one day be beside Mr. Jimmy Beast, doing a video, doing philanthropy, giving away, you know, books to needy kids or something like that, and Mr. Beast would just let him, because we all know that's what that guy does. But besides that, apparently Nova had got this little box with like a bunch of Feastables in it and a bunch of bullshit. I'll let you guys watch the video, but I just found it kind of ironic considering Mr. Beast passed. The second video is also pretty interesting because it showcases Nova's dirty house. Now, I'm not gonna give too much away, but it's another cooking video, and homie is trying to cook the perfect egg. Now, as y'all know, Nova's been doing this cleaning saga, but it looks like the cleaning saga isn't going over well, considering what's in the background. I'll just let y'all see for yourselves.
Opening the Mr. Beast briefcase. Let's see what we get inside. Tear it off. Put it to the side. And we are gonna just flick this open. You guys get a look before I do. And oh. Okay, there is quite a few things in here. First up, we got this little thing, which I think is to stand up the prop. So this is the prop I got. It's from the Every Country on Earth Fights for $250,000. So it's nice to not get one from the ages 1 to 100, which seems like that's what everyone's getting. Finally, I got it to slide in the groove. Then we got 3 Feastables bars. I actually really like Feastables, but they're dark chocolate. We got the Mr. Beast QR code, obviously covering it. And finally, we got a Mr. Beast Lab squishy hero that I'm probably gonna keep sealed. I only got this briefcase because it was 75% off at my local Walmart. Would I say $15 was justified? Absolutely. Well worth it. And I was not gonna pay $60 for it. Anyways, Novine Universe, signing off. Attempting to make the perfect fried egg. Part 1. And hopefully the only part. First, coat the pan with some oil. I already cooked some eggs, so that's why it's got a little bit of egg stuff on it.
This white with like little design here or something.
Alright, now we're gonna break an egg. Look at that. Beautiful crack. And now, all an egg needs is just simple salt. And pepper. Not a lot of pepper comes out of this one.
In your opinion, could this have been an accident?
But now we just need to wait for the whites to solidify, and then we can flip over the egg and not break the yolk. Alright, our whites are almost solidified. That's just a little bit of extra egg white that came detached from the main egg, so the yolk's not broken yet. We still have a chance to make a really good fried egg. Moment of truth. Actually, I got a better idea. Okay, let's do this. Get it up on the spatula.
Now that Amy and I have completed our investigations, we're ready to reveal our findings for the first time.
Oh, no leakage? Is there any leakage? I don't think there is. I think we just successfully flipped it.
Kara lives here.
I did that turning the pan over trick because I was not wanting to break the yolk.
Her oldest son, Noah.
Uh-oh.
When I walked into the house,
I think the yolk broke. Oh, no.
and she was just flipping out. She was screaming and yelling. out of
Yep.
control.
The yolk broke.
Saying,
This attempt was a fail. We're going to try again tomorrow. And, yeah. Be on the lookout for tomorrow. Hand over Kadri, signing off.
You guys know what would be nuts? If when Nova opened that briefcase, it was like specially tailored to him and it was just a bunch of like diddler items, you know what I mean? Maybe it had like a phone with Discord already downloaded on there, or like a few pacifiers, or some of his ABDL toys, whatever the fuck he uses, right? His adult diapers. Like that'd be crazy. A box specially tailored for these diddlers, right? Put together by Ava Chris Tyson herself. And what's with keeping the little toy sealed? I don't understand that. A lot of y'all got on me for the vinyl take, and I accept that. I was wrong about the vinyls. Everybody should love vinyls. But come on, this shit, you gotta admit this is a little bit too far. Not taking the toy out of the fucking packaging because you think that, you know, your little Mr. Beast toy is gonna sit on the shelf and appreciate value. Like in 10 years, this Mr. Beast toy is just gonna suddenly shoot up in price. Doesn't make any sense. That shit is gonna be worth nothing. It's gonna sit on the shelf and it's just gonna go to shit. That's what hoarders do. Why the fuck wouldn't you open it? And if you aren't gonna open it, if you know you don't want it or you don't want to display it, just give it to somebody else. I'm sure somebody's kid would want it, you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe give it to Goodwill or something, because you don't want Nova around kids, so I wouldn't really want him interacting with a minor in that kind of way. There's not much I can say about the egg video. I already knew that he was gonna fuck up that egg. Once I saw the white bits put to the side, I already knew that homie was gonna fuck up that flip. He probably attempted it a couple times before that, before recording, and noticed that it wasn't ready. So he had a bunch of whites detached from his egg. Either way, of course he fucked it up. That's not really the point of why I showed you guys the video. The point of why I showed you guys this video is the dishes that he even admits himself are piling up. Even though he's been going on live stream for like an hour at a time, going through dishes, somehow there's still more piling up. It's like, you know, they're exponential, right? Their growth is exponential. No matter what he does, he can wash like 10 dishes and 20 more will show up. But now that that's out of the way, let's move on to bigger topics, folks. Right off the bat, I want to, you know, address this ABDL baby fur bullshit that Nova's been following on his Facebook page. Y'all have probably seen it by now. Everyone has talked about it. It's old news, right? But it definitely is something to talk about. It's not something just to gloss over, because there's a lot of points here. You hit the ABDL, you hit the baby, and then you hit the furry, right? That's like a trifecta of perversion right there that I didn't even know could be accomplished through one account. I didn't know you can hit all those fetishes, those nasty fucking fetishes, through one account, but Nova found a way, and he's following them on his Facebook, of all places. You know, the Facebook page that he followed all his close family members on, his mother, his uncle, all those people he followed on this account. And also, a baby furry page. How disgusting is that shit? You don't expect to get caught up? You don't think that your parents are going to see that your family are going to look into your following? I mean, some guy off of the internet, right? Some random dude was able to find this. It didn't take that much work. So everybody has to know about Nova's disgusting perversions in his family. That's probably why a lot of them don't like to associate with them. Now, the whole Discord arc starts with a user who goes by the name Mr. Truman on Kiwi Farms. He found Nova's private Discord server and was able to get his way in there. So now that he's in there, he's been showing everybody all the weird bullshit that Nova's been pulling. as well as having a minor in there. In a bit, we'll be taking a look at a Discord call that basically solidifies all this information by showing that Nova is indeed on a Discord server with individuals that sound like they're minors. They sound very young, and there's evidence on this Kiwi Farms thread that he knew that they were underage and still proceeded to let them in the server and still proceeded to talk to them. So the user starts off by posting an image where Nova talks about how he missed his appointment. It was sent on 12/18. He said, "Fuck my life, I missed my appointment, my therapy appointment. Right now, my sleep schedule is beyond fucked." Then the user jumped back to 12/13 when Nova said, "This server is 18 plus, mate." Somebody replied, "I will be 18 tomorrow. Lol, sorry." Then Nova says, "Oh, okay, then I'm sure it won't be a problem." The person gives Nova their age. Then Nova says, "I'm 20. And they said, "That's exciting. What's it like being an adult?" So this shows not only does Nova have zero type of age verification on this server, he also doesn't give a fuck if people are minors. Somebody could just lie and say that they're turning 18 tomorrow and he would let them in. It's pretty evident that this dude never learns from his mistakes. It seems like a Discord call also took place on this server, and in this Discord call, Nova plays Truth or Dare with, like I said, individuals that sound very young. I tried my best to cut out as much as I could and basically leave in the parts where they asked the questions or the truths from Nova, but a lot of it was just a bunch of banter between Nova and people who sound like minors. I mean, it's pretty easy to distinguish who are adults in this call and who aren't, but I'll let y'all be the judge of that. Let's just get into it.
Okay, Nova, Truth or Dare? Damn it! I meant to say I was good. Alright, I'll do a truth. Okay, truth. Okay. What is... What's like the most embarrassing thing that you've ever done that you're willing to share? There's that one. There was this one time in 3rd grade where the class clown put a thumbtack on my seat and I sat on it without noticing. Oh no! and they tried to do it a second time, but they caught it. Oh my god. Okay, I need to adjust my volume. Hang on. Alright, this is a kiss, marry, kill for Mario characters.
Okay.
Princess Peach, Bowser Jr., Luigi.
Okay, hang on. I need to do a Google search real quick. Mary.
Why are you like putting
Princess
up a
Peach.
like a child for kiss, marry, kill?
No,
I'm so sorry, Connor. I'm so sorry.
no.
I totally swapped out Bowser Jr. with normal Bowser.
Kill them.
That's my fault. What?
Yeah, kill Bowser Jr., marry Princess Peach, and kiss Luigi.
But yeah, what if I swapped out Bowser Jr. with normal Bowser so it doesn't get sus?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Kill Bowser because women are better. I don't know.
You got a fair point. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making things awkward.
It's
No,
okay.
dude, it was funny.
Okay,
Don't
buddy.
worry.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Okay, Nova, Truth or Dare?
I'll go for Dare.
Okay. Twerk on camera, Nova.
Oh, God damn it. You made me get all uncomfy.
Oh, you're uncomfortable?
You made me get up from my super comfy bed.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. What is that? That is not twerking.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at it. I'm dog shit at twerking.
Oh my god, Nova!
Please tell me no one screen recorded that.
Now, the start of this call is pretty tame, but it progressively gets more and more weird as it goes on. And I feel like it starts to get real sexual after Nova twerks. Once the dude sees that he can make Nova twerk, then they start asking some really weird questions. And as y'all heard in the beginning, Nova was talking about doing a fuck, marry, kill. And one of the people that he included in that fuck, marry, kill was Bowser Jr., a child. Now, let's put this all together. Nova was following a baby furry account. He put Bowser Jr. in a fuck, marry, kill whilst in a call with several minors. And, you know, he expects people not to think that he's into some weirdo shit. That dude is disgusting. It's like his perversions are progressively getting worse and worse. It's one thing for him himself to dress up as a kid and try to act like a child. It's another thing for him to be obviously attracted to children. But I mean, that was just the step up, right? That was just the next step in that direction. You know, it just makes sense. Homie was attracted to being a child. And now it's obvious that he's attracted to very young children. And the questions just keep going back to Nova. It's insane that this dude doesn't understand that he's being trolled. He mentions it several times, being screen recorded, being tricked in the past. And yet, as you guys will see, as the call goes on, he progressively says more and more embarrassing shit, all the way up until what I saved for the end, which is when Nova starts to talk about his chastity. I'm telling you guys, this call gets really fucking crazy. And keep in mind, while you guys watch this next clip, Nova is actively in a Discord server right now, engaging with minors constantly at a constant rate. Although he doesn't present it on his TikTok page, he doesn't promote his server, there's still one out there. He's still being a creep on Discord. This dude didn't change at all. So for the people that think that he's trying to better his life by doing cleaning series and pretending that he's looking for jobs, he's not. He's sitting there every day on his Discord server, texting these little kids like the sicko he is. And he's never gonna stop until the dude gets off the internet, until people kick him off of TikTok. He's just gonna continue to do this shit every single day in and day out. Pages upon pages of Nova's nasty, sick perversions. Think about the shit that people aren't seeing. I mean, there's got to be a lot of shit that people aren't seeing.
Let's see. Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh shit!
Chris Chan, Daniel Larson, and Cyrax.
Kill Cyrax, marry Chris Chan, and fuck Daniel Larson.
Oh yeah, you've seen
Wow.
that toothbrush video. You know his asshole can take a beating.
I actually have never seen the video.
Oh, I can send it to you later. What is
I need you to talk in a seductive voice for the next turn.
Okay, I can do that.
Talk seductively.
Let me hear it first, so I know that you're not skimping out on it. Like,
Ooh, why would I be skipping out on it, Daddy? Ooh,
okay, I think you got it down.
ooh, why wouldn't they be my daddy?
Okay. Okay, slut. Ask somebody else. Truth.
For legal reasons, that is a joke.
Okay, go ahead and ask somebody else truth or dare for daddy, okay?
Wow, truth or dare, my love?
Me?
Yes.
Truth again. I can't dare right now.
Ooh, I'm trying to think right now. That was so gross. I'm trying my best to do a seductive voice, Daddy.
Okay, truth. Are you taken?
Yes, I am taken. Real. Okay, real.
Nova, truth or
Damn it, I'm always chosen. Let's go with the truth.
what's the grossest thing you've ever done?
The grossest thing?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Your mom, am I right or am I right?
I mean, honestly, all those lolcows are pretty vile, so I feel like he had way too easy of a time choosing which lolcows he was gonna fuck, marry, and kill. But for him to choose Daniel Larson as the one he wants to fuck is crazy, especially considering how gross Daniel Larson is. I know they're all pretty gross, but if you look at it like from a scale, Daniel Larson is definitely on the tail end of the dirtiest there, right? Either way, it's another weird question to be presented when you're in a call with a bunch of minors, and the way that he answers it is pretty gross too. But the real meat in this clip right here is when he starts to talk in a seductive voice. That's when shit starts to get pretty funny, because you have Nova sitting there trying his best to sound what he thinks is seductive, when in reality, he just sounds like he's trying to like whisper. It almost sounds like a voice that somebody, trying to do ASMR would do, mixed with somebody trying to sound like a woman. Like, I wouldn't really call that seductive necessarily, but it definitely is goofy. It's just another example to add to the pile of Nova being cringe on Discord. I remember vividly the time where Nova was in a Discord call and he was singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with a pacifier in his mouth. And that's sort of where all this shit starts, right? I'm sure there was a few instances before then, but that's the major instance I can think of where Nova just completely cringed out on Discord, and he continues to do it all the time. There was that one time where he started his own Discord server and, did a whole chronicles of it. That was pretty cringe too, but it just continues to get worse and worse, especially with this private Discord. Why does it have to be private? What exactly are you hiding? It seems like you're just hiding a bunch of minors. Like I said earlier, I saved the best for last, so let's continue to hear this cringe call.
All right, Taylor, it's your turn.
Okay. All right, Nova, truth or dare?
What was I always picked? I guess we'll go truth.
Okay, truth. What is... Oh, I got one. Okay, are you a virgin?
Unfortunately, yes.
We can change that real quick, Nova.
Oh, who said that? Who said that?
What?
Someone said we can change that real quick.
Yeah, that was me.
What the fuck, Connor?
What are you trying to offer up there? What are you saying?
My dick, bro.
Okay.
Okay, what is your gender identity? Like, are you gender fluid?
I'm bigender.
And then, are you, like, pansexual?
I am Neptunic questioning polyamory.
Okay, so, a lot of people are hateful, and they say shit like slurs, and a lot of gay people replicate those slurs to each other, and if you do say like the T slur, the F slur, like, well, which one would you say is your favorite to say? Since it's justified if you say it.
I don't say those words either way.
Yeah, we'll respect your boundaries.
Talk in a mommy voice for the next 10 minutes.
Is this okay, Aaron?
Yeah. Start the 10-minute timer.
Okay, Aaron.
Okay, Nova, pick someone else.
And thank you, Rocket. Truth or dare, Aaron?
My question is, how is this dude both questioning polyamory and also a virgin at the same time? How are you questioning polyamory but you've never had sex? So you're saying that you want to have multiple partners but be celibate throughout the whole relationship. That sounds complicated as fuck. And I doubt you're going to find anybody polyamorous who is in the same mindset as you. I'm sure there's going to be a few people who say, well, you know, you can be polyamorous and not want to have sex with somebody. But come on, y'all. I don't think Nova's going to be able to find a polyamorous relationship where he's, you know, going to be able to keep his chastity or his virginity or whatever the fuck he calls it. But I don't know much about that. I don't even know what Neptunic is. All that shit kind of confuses me. And I don't know if Nova even knows what the fuck he's talking about. I feel like he just calls himself a crap load of shit so that he can feel like he's inclusive or, you know, he's part of something, when in reality he just uses these vague terms as a way to try to be like, well, you know, I'm Neptunic, I'm polyamorous, therefore I'm part of the LGBT community. He just wants to feel a part of something, right? And then they get this idiot to start talking in a seductive voice again. This time they just call it a mommy voice, and then he throws some ooh woos in there. It's the cringiest shit I've ever heard. They get this dude to do that for a full 10 minutes. Basically the rest of the call, he sits there and does this cringe woman voice, right? Trying to sound like a chick. It's the cringiest shit I've ever heard. And lately I've been hearing Nova try to do this more and more when he does his karaoke. People didn't believe me. They said Nova wasn't trying to put on a voice. He wasn't doing that bad. Look at some of the karaoke videos that he's uploaded recently. He tries to put on some kind of weirdo voice, y'all. I'm surprised Nova didn't take the bait as much as he could have in this call. Now there was some moments where he let some crazy shit slip, but for the most part he was able to contain it pretty good. Like for example, him admitting he's a virgin is pretty crazy, but also him saying that he doesn't use the F slur, or you know, he doesn't use any other slurs. It's obvious that he's, you know, trying to make himself look a little bit better because he knows that the call might be recorded. It's like sometimes he realizes that, and other times he just lets loose. Like take for example this next clip where he talks about chastity. That's when shit really starts to go off.
Yeah, I guess.
What is the weirdest porn that you have ever seen?
Ooh, the thing is, I don't really watch porn. The one I did was the few that I have watched. The weirdest one that I've seen was it was kind of like a submissive sex thing.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, it was like a submissive.
What does that mean?
Okay, yeah, it was like a submissive sex thing, and a guy cummed all over himself, and he asked the submissive to lick it all up.
That's pretty normal. I've done that. I feel like that's a normal thing.
That's probably the weirdest I've seen.
Okay.
But porn has been banned in my state.
Yeah, it is here too.
I've had to use a VPN to access it.
Oh boy. Nova.
What?
Truth or dare?
Haven't seen me in a while.
What is the craziest, like most out there purchase you've ever made online? In anything, literally anything you can buy online. What's the craziest thing you ever bought?
The craziest thing I ever bought?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know, actually. Considering I dabbled in chastity a little bit, probably a couple cages.
And that's that thing you put around your wiener, right? Like conceal.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. That is quite crazy.
Y'all, it's been quite the week for Nova. I mean, look at this shit. It comes out that homie was following ABDL diaper furry weirdo shit on Facebook. Then people find his private Discord server and start showing messages in there. And next thing you know, this call gets leaked and everybody gets to see it. It's public on SoundCloud. You can listen to the whole thing if you want to. And it's just Nova being cringy as fuck with a bunch of people who are presumed to be minors. saying sexual things openly, and he doesn't really even care about the age of these people. He doesn't care to ask. He just wants to play truth or dare with people in a Discord server. It doesn't matter if they're 8, it doesn't matter if they're 90. Nova is just inclusive like that. But anyway, y'all, it's pretty concerning that Nova is on Discord again. He found his way to weasel himself back into a server. Now he's talking to minors. He's acting like it's not a big deal. And he doesn't want to tell anybody on his TikTok page because he already knows that if he tells people on his TikTok page, they're going to know that he talks to minors again, and then everybody's going to unfollow or, stop watching. He's dumb. He's finally found some sliver of sympathy on TikTok. People think that he's actually trying to change. I've even seen people in my YouTube comments thinking that Nova is changing. He will never change. Take this as a lesson. Nova is still the same groomer he's always been. He's just hiding it a little bit better now. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you can also share the video, that would be a great help to spread the word about Nova. Let everybody know that he's back on Discord and he's continuing his grooming ways. Also, if you watched all the way to the end, you're the best. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.